Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Gachie Skyman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. Our concern this evening is about the way William Ruto's government has actually been involved in controversial church activities, from cleansing State House ground immediately after he took over power, when many pastors were invited to State House to cleanse the ground, because according to them, State House was not holy. State House had many bad spirits. And now again, we have seen pastors visiting State House. Some of them, when they're leaving, they leave carrying brown envelopes. What those brown envelopes contains, only the devils know. Again, here, many people are raising hard questions. What business does the state have with Hinn, the American televangelist, who is slated to come to Kenya and will be performing miracles at Nyayo Stadium on Saturday from 3 p.m. and again on Sunday? What is this? Yet we know that clearly our constitution separates religion and the state. The state and religion are very, very different. And clearly, Kenya is a secular state. There shall be no state religion, states our good constitution. So why is it that we are inviting people just to come and perform miracle? And anyway, do you know of anybody who has ever been healed by these pastors? Because when I look at William Ruto and Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi, they have so much in common. Remember, Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi would go on Sunday every day. Every Sunday, you'd visit the church. I have no problem by attending the church. I do. And William Ruto repeats the same thing. Every Sunday, we see the whole government, troops moving to a certain part of the country. Wote wanaenda pale, makanisa yanakusanywa ili kuliombea taifa letu tukufu. I have no problem when people pray for the country. I have no problem when Christians and Muslims and whoever prays for the country. It is good to pray even for our leaders. But when now inafika mahali serikali inatumia pesa zake kualika the televangelist, some of them who are actually involved in some controversies, and some of them billionaires. For instance, we know that Hinn is worth $60 million. 60 million US dollars. From all standard, this is a very, very rich person. And when you look at it again, this man has authored many books. He's an author of so many books. You have no problem with that. He has authored a book called The Holy Spirit. He has also authored another book called Many Thank You, something like that. He has offered a number of books. And this man, there was a time he was embroiled in a court battle, and born in, I think it's in Israeli, then I think went to Canada, and his church, which is called World Healing Ministry, which is actually in Texas. Why can't he perform miracles there? And if they are calling people to go and get healing, if they are telling people that they'll be healed, why don't they visit the hospitals? Kwa sababu wakati huu tunasema hakuna dawa. Kama hakuna dawa katika hospitali za Kenya, kwa sababu pesa zote zimeibwa na magatuzi yetu, the county governments don't have money. And as we talk, there is serious conflict between the devolved units and the national government, kwa sababu the national government has not sent the money. And in the hospitals, wameiba kila kitu, wameiba dawa, wameiba sindano, wameiba stethoscope, wameiba kila kitu, hata dawa zote, hamna chochote. And what you can see are just empty shelves in the pharmacies. People are just going there and they are given Panados. People are crying pain. So this is our country. So why can't these televangelists go to hospitals and treat people there? Waende pale waamshe viwete, kwa sababu wanasema viwete wataamka, vipofu wataona. If there will be one blind person who will be made to see, who will be made to regain his sight by Hinn, I'll be very, very happy to meet that person. If there kutakuwa na kiwete, a disabled person who rise and walk, I'll also be very, very happy person. Because what I know, these guys, what they do is they make a lot of money. They con poor people. And I remember this man, there was a time he had a court case and he was actually, alikuwa na madeni mengi sana, and he was exposed by the courts. So some of the things that we are seeing today, I think they should not happen. The government should know that Kenya does not belong to Christians only. Kenya belongs to all types of people, from the Muslims to the atheists to the Christians, all of us. And there's no superior religion to the other. All religions are the same. And there is freedom of worship. But you cannot have a state religion. We cannot use public money to bring people here to come and preach. We cannot come here and tulete watu wengine wakuje wafanye sarakasi ati miujiza. You remember that time a story is told of how one lady from a very senior politician turned salt water into clean water, na maji ambayo yalikuwa machafu yakawa safi. Ladies and gentlemen, some of these things don't add up. And when the wife of the Prime Minister Raila Odinga, that is Ida Odinga, when she told Kenyans that we need to regulate the churches, I think many people came out and started abusing her. I remember how UDA was up in arms saying that vile ambavyo anafanya ni kwamba anajaribu kuingilia kanisa, yeye anaabudu shetani, wengine wakisema yeye haamini Mungu. Today, some of the things that we are seeing, in fact, borders on madness. Remember that pastor, that bishop, Johanna and Caroline. Remember what they were doing today. Mulijionea, something that borders rape. And msichana pale amelala kabisa. Caroline amelala kabisa, hajali. Amefurahi, ametulia kabisa pale. Jamaa pale anamtembelea kwa viganja vya mikono. Anaenda anapiga kabi pale katikati ya miguu. Anakaa hapo, anafanya kazi kwa bidii. Bibi msijui ni bibi ya nani huyu Caroline, amelala pale, ametulia vizuri sana, and the government is watching. The government inaangalia tu, in the name of church, in the name of something that and the followers are there. Na ugemsikia akiambia watu huyo jamaa ambaye alikuwa anapiga picha kwa mwenye kuchukua kamera the video, namwambia azime video ndio atoe yale ya those ghosts. Swali ambalo tunajiuliza, why is it that it is only women who are visited by the demons? Why not men? How I wish Jonah angenifanyia hivyo mimi. Angekula makode, coffee, mateke, karate na judo. Because what we are seeing in this country borders on madness. I don't know what you think, but from where I sit, I can tell you that our country is not in the right path as far as religion is concerned, and we are losing it. This is not the real Church of Christ that was left to Saint Peter. That is my take. Have a blessed evening, and please remember to like this video, share, and have a blessed night.